Hello, this is Terry.
And this is Brian.
And I'm Tim.
And my name is Anthony, and we are here for our first episode of Union Made and Uncensored, baby.
Ooh, get with it, big
I
boy.
like it.
You like
I
that?
Yeah,
it was good. It was good.
Right, the hymen has been busted.
Oh.
Since I was 7.
Woo. Uncle Rick got him.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, 1993.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you
Thanksgiving
weren't
of
born then, were you?
97.
97.
The Cowboys beat the Packers.
Yeah. It was halftime.
How fucking disgusting.
That being said,
Yeah.
we are all here, are all union members. I'm a bricklayer of 23 years.
Yeah, I'm a
local one,
proud
St. Louis.
bricklayer of 30 years.
Yeah,
Local
I'm a-
one, St. Louis.
I'm
Okay,
a proud
Grandpa.
Bricklayer, union bricklayer of 26 years.
Tile setter for 11. But, yeah, we're
What?
just
What is
kind of tile setter for 11 years. Sorry.
Tile setter. Oh, that's cool.
And I'm the minority in the group. So
AKA
get ready for this one.
knee dragger.
Shortest.
Meat dragger.
No, knee dragger.
Meat or knee?
So yeah, we're basically just all together talking, letting everybody know that's listening some of the things of the benefits that we have being part of the union industry. And if you're not union, hey, that's fine. We just want you to get the facts. But also, we're going to sit and talk and bullshit. So
And we may not always be factual either if we're being legit.
yeah, so please feel free to call Terry and let him know that you have a complaint and let him know the fact check shit.
We have no phone line yet, so thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Definitely let us know about your complaints.
Yeah.
Definitely
So, Timmy,
let us know.
what's the unionized workforce look like, big boy?
The unionized workforce looks like we're all looking for every contractor out there that I've talked to is looking for people. You know, every trade, every union, everybody out there is looking for people, good people that just want to show up every day and on time and earn an honest living and have good wages and good benefits for them and their family, and so they can prosper and retire with dignity.
Yeah, because the
man,
guys
this
that aren't
got-
part of the guys that
Deep
aren't
real quick.
It did.
the guys that aren't part of unions, I mean, doing the same shit we do, but getting mistreated or not just getting the benefits that you deserve, being out there busting your balls off every day.
Literally working till they die,
Yeah, with what for their families?
Nothing.
Nothing, nada. No health care, no pension, no future. Some cases they have some kind of pension, but it's usually in the form of some kind of 401k that ultimately is not going to gain enough to carry them through the remainder of their life, which
Well, and that's something that they, a 401k is a single tier of a pension plan. There's several tiers to pensions, like ours. So
When Tim talks about pension,
I
he's got
know,
money.
I know.
This fucking cocksucker's got money. I'll say to the dad, this motherfucker's gonna have more money.
I mean, he's there
It's
now.
in his pension, though.
Yeah,
it's in his pension.
he
It
could
is.
walk out
The
right
guy's
now.
not 50, and I mean, he's loaded.
Yeah,
Prick.
he's doing good.
He's married, though. If there's
Yeah.
anybody out there concerned, male or female, he's not looking. He is married. He is a grandfather.
Male or female, I like that.
Proud
I like how you do
grandfather
that. That's
and
good.
married.
That's good. That's good.
And he's got erectile dysfunction.
there you
The doc's working on that.
God.
Oh,
Doc's
my
working
God.
on it. It's
I'm getting the
experimental.
pump implant.
And that is covered by his insurance he receives through.
Don't
Being
hug
a union
Grandpa
member.
too hard.
So, look, if you've got some kind of erectile dysfunction and you're a union member, there's hope for you too.
It just went sideways.
Tim, please tell us about the pump.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Please
Yeah.
tell us about the pump.
Yeah, I just kind of threw that out there.
I'm going to change the subject a
No,
little bit.
hey, listen, no shit. So my grandfather, he had cancer, colon cancer. He had colon cancer.
I mean, really?
No, I'm being serious. So when they did surgery on him and shit, he has a pump to get that motherfucker.
I've heard of
out.
it.
Really?
So
Yeah.
my family always joke, don't hug Grandpa too hard.
That-
Because they're all
that's,
bunch of fucking
that's,
Wow, man,
bad. That's
yeah,
really bad, dude.
we definitely
And
took
that
a turn.
explains a lot with Tony, why he
So
always
we're
sat
gonna-
on Grandpa's lap. and
No wonder
always
why you don't
hugged
like
him.
giving hugs, but
So,
Uncle Rick.
back to the swing of things.
Literally, yeah.
when we were younger, we were always told, you need to go to college, you want to make good money, you need to go do this, you need to do that. No one ever said, the trades.
yeah.
It was never
It was always college
pushed at
push.
school and this and that. But, those kids that I went to school with, I make the same amount, if not more than they do. And they have school loans, up to $200,000. That's the big thing. Like right now, the bricklayers here at St. Louis, we have a pre-apprenticeship program. We actually pay you while we train you. And that's the thing that kind of unheard of. You know, a lot of kids, even if they are going to other trades, they're going to Rankin, and they're coming out of Rankin in 2 years with a pretty good little, loan or debt, yes. And then they're turning around trying to find a job, maybe not be able to find it. But here, the bricklayers, we are short of qualified workers or good workers.
Everybody is, right?
Yeah.
The workforce as a whole is.
Yep.
But hey, Terrence, how do we? What's the qualifications, man? How do you get there?
There's one qualification that for our apprenticeship program is due to the Department of Labor. That's going to be a GED or high school diploma. The other one's going to be you're going to have a personal vehicle, and that means no buses, no Ubers. Because of our job, there's a lot of times, and we might be on our job for 2 hours and have to change jobs, and we want to make sure that the worker and the employer are both taken care of.
And we're a transient workforce, right?
Yep. 100%.
Anthony, you guys
moving.
too, tile sitters too, right?
No, there'll be times you'll be in Wentzville, and then you turn around, and the next thing you know, you're in the middle of Jefferson County, and then you got to go there, do some little shit, then go back up to the
God's
city.
country.
God's country.
Where the chickens fuck the owls. The goats are scared.
Of Anthony.
The dogs are wallered out.
Anthony. That's all right. Hey, man, look, it's a heartbeat.
Oh,
But, I mean,
he fucking said it.
Hey!
He fucking said it. But you said you get paid through the pre-apprenticeship program. That's definitely the biggest one. 400 fucking bones a
Yeah.
week.
For what?
Shit.
5 weeks?
5 weeks.
Yeah.
Of nothing but what? Hands-on?
Hands-on.
No
training.
books?
They come out of there, you know what the tools are, you know how to spread mortar, you lay brick to a line. I mean, you're not no journeyman by no means. But then you got to think of this too. You're going to come out of there, and every 6 months, you're going to get a raise. And a lot of guys don't understand that. They might be working at Amazon right now, making $1.50 more an hour, but where are you going to go at in 6 months? Are you going to get a raise? No.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's the cool thing about it.
But, Timmy, the apprentice program, any apprenticeship, they're all structured, right? So you've got a pay schedule.
Yep. Every 6 months.
You're guaranteed to get those raises, right?
Yep. Every 6 months, you're guaranteed to get a raise. You take a little skills test. It's nothing crazy. It's just what you're doing out in the field at that time and what level you're at.
I can promise you that the 3 guys I'm standing by, if they can pass it, you guys can.
I wish
Yeah.
they would have had,
Stand for that, you'll stoop for this, huh?
I hear you there.
Back
You
when we
definitely
started,
had a chance.
Wow, says
back
the
when
guy
we all
with no
started, though,
legs.
we didn't have pre-apprentice program. I think it's really cool
Wait until it's my turn.
and all that, how it works. You really learn and see if it's something that you want to do.
Timmy, what about the look, if we talk about union and non-union, the union workforce makes up 10% of the workforce across the country, right? Doesn't
Yep.
matter what industry you're in. Unionized people are 10% of the workforce. But Anthony and the non-union, do they have the same structure? Are you guaranteed raises?
No,
No.
not at all. No, I mean if you want to be honest, your boss can give you a raise tomorrow and then say fuck you, you ain't taking it back.
Oh,
And
next
shit,
week.
Yeah,
you
but
got-
all
lost-
of you guys
We
talk
lost
to
money on this
non-union.
job.
Yeah.
And you guys, I guarantee you, the three of you,
We all know non-union. Yeah.
yeah, but the three of you can all sit here and say the exact same story, the same response that you've gotten from non-union guys,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah, I worked in a job, and this didn't work out, so I went to another company, and I took a $3 an hour pay cut. That's bull crap. Well, that don't happen at the union. You don't work out with this company. Either you don't like what's going on, or they're getting slow, so you go somewhere else. You start off, you have the exact same pay you're making,
The wages and the rates are set here in each area, each town, each state, across the country and Canada. So you know what you're going to make when you go there before you go there, where you're at.
And your
at all
benefits.
times, and your benefits.
There's none of that. Well, this job lost me money, so next job we go to, guys, you're going to take a $2 hit until we get this money made up. There's none of that bull crap going on,
No, there's no piecework.
Nope.
Nope. You're not competing with the guy next to you. Everyone's making the same wage.
Yep.
You get the same benefits. You get the same insurance I do. Same health plan. We've all got the same pensions.
And for the
you
guys
know.
that do the piecework, I don't know how the fuck you're living, because
I don't understand either.
fucked.
These guys that are getting insurance, they're paying that out of their wage on the non-union side. On the union side, we get our pay is our pay. Our insurance does not come out of our hourly wage. Neither does our retirement.
That's part of your
we have
benefit
3
package.
pensions
Yeah.
here in St. Louis. So that's the thing that kind of drives me nuts is the guys that I know that are non-union and they do have insurance. It's coming out of their wage.
Yeah, and that's the first thing that they say is, I have insurance. Okay, do you pay for it out of your weekly check? Yes, I do. And we just don't have
And
that.
that's-
it's built into our package that we have.
But
A lot of guys
you
are just
guys are-
uninformed.
You guys are talking about the minority,
Yeah.
right,
Yes.
of union workers
Yeah.
that actually do get health
Yeah.
insurance.
Yeah.
That's not like that's a very
No.
common thing
Oh,
in
heck
the
no.
non-union world.
Nope.
They're usually their foremen and stuff like that are the guys that they're trying to take care of, trying to make happy. They're giving them stuff, but
You hear all the time that in 4 years they said that I have a chance of getting insurance.
Yep.
You hear that? Or in 2 years.
The fuck
Yeah.
can happen to you in 4 years?
Yeah.
It's
One catastrophic accident or one illness. I mean,
Yeah.
you lose your
you're
house, you lose
bankrupt.
everything.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
And you guys are just talking about health insurance too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's
we,
not the
with
vision.
the benefits for us, you also get, you get the health insurance, vision, dental.
Yep.
Yep.
Fuck, we get a fucking life insurance.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
what in the fuck?
You have access to, at our union hall, we have a clinic.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other unions around. There's one other one here in town that has one at their hall, but I mean, where's the non-union going to get that at?
Yeah, and that's huge. That thing's awesome. I mean, my family comes in and uses it, and it's 100% free to all the members and their dependents.
What's the only thing that qualifies you to use that clinic?
You're
Active
a good
member.
in good standing
Yeah.
active member. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't even have to. I mean,
You
you,
don't
can
have
be
to be active.
retired.
You can be
Yeah.
retired. You can be an apprentice that has not gotten coverage yet. You haven't qualified yet. As long as you're a member in good standing, you have access to the clinic. Like Terry, what'd you compare it to? An urgent care,
Yeah.
right?
Anything urgent care they can do. They can do stitches. Obviously, there's no X-ray machine in there, so they can't do that. But
Yeah.
they can use it as your primary. I have him as my primary.
Yeah, that's my whole family.
The
Yeah.
biggest thing is that we all have families that have kids that you get a note last minute saying, "Well, to be able to play on the high school team, I got to get a physical and this shot, Dad." Well, guess what? I can go in there that day to this health clinic.
Anthony,
I
you
can
ever
get it
get a
taken care of.
penicillin shot back there?
1 finger limit. That's all I tell the doctor.
Oh.
I said, wait.
I did say it's spelled different.
Weekly checkup. And you can do that because it's free.
No, for instance, so Anthony, you just had a surgery.
Yeah.
Tell us what happened.
Addictomy. Oh,
So
that's what you were looking for.
I got
Yeah,
circumcised.
Yeah, he was
the
trying to.
other
He was
day.
trying to get an add-on. He got a deduction though.
They had to. It was absorbing so much blood. They said, "This son of a bitch is too huge. We're gonna have to take some off."
No, in real note.
Snuffleupagus,
What all happened in a real note?
Thought I was having a fucking. I thought I had a kidney stone. Went to the urgent care. They sent me to the ER. After scans and everything like that, the next thing you know, I had to get my appendix taken out. So within an hour after being there, I was getting surgery done with really no problems.
No fear.
But
When it was all said and done, no fear. It was
real quick, hospital has to take you. They can't refuse anyone for emergency care, right?
Nope.
The difference in you and someone in the non-union world that doesn't have health care, compare where you are as to where someone on that side would be.
Oh, well, they would have had to pay a fucking arm and a leg at the end. They would have got a big ass fat bill. But another thing with our insurance, to be honest with you, if you go there without insurance, like let's just say I went there with no insurance, they probably would have had me fucking leave that night. They
Sure, they
literally
wouldn't let you stay.
yeah, they kept me a whole extra fucking night and then half the day because I had the insurance. There's plenty of stories that I have where once they figure out what insurance, when I took Elle to the doctor, it was, here's some medicine, take her home. You give them all the insurance information, they're like, we're going to keep her for tonight just to check on her. It's like, there it is. So,
Yeah, well, sure. Yeah, I mean the healthcare, that's probably the realest benefit that we all use, our families use the most.
the most. Yes, sir.
I mean,
Nonstop.
obviously outside of healthcare, we've got a multitude of benefits that we receive as union members, none of which you're going to see in the non-union world.
Well, just like this. Let's say you get hurt and you can't work. We do have a benefit through IHF that pays you. It ain't a whole lot, but it's something. But then we also have a deal that it's at the Indy. It's what's it called now?
NCL.
NCL now. So what's the MCL? Change the name to it. But you can sign up for that also. Anthony knows the exact.
do you know
the exact
what
amount.
NCL stands for.
National
Dum, 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 dum,
Labor.
Dum, dum, dum.
Coalition.
Coalition.
Close. You got to see in the L fucking swap spot.
And
but
he's
you're
hanging
really
your
close.
ass out to dry, Jack. Wow.
No,
Or tell us what it costs and what you get for it.
So
Tell us the name. You didn't say the name.
NCL, National,
National
Coalition,
of Labor.
I had it right.
So-
I just had the letters turned around.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's
Fucking
cool.
My autistic friend Terry. But no. So we have a short-term disability through our IHF. That's free, but through the NCL, you do have the option of getting more for short-term disability. This is something on the side for $13.75 a month. If something happens to you where you get hurt, you can get an extra $250 a week, and that's with no taxes taken out. That's going straight to your bank account. But for $27.50 a month, you can get $500 a week with no taxes taken out. So with that, plus your
300 International Health Fund.
through that with your international health fund, you're looking at $800 a week if you get hurt. For $27 a fucking month, you're gonna get that.
Now, where can you get that anywhere else? You know, that's hard. That's hard to.
How long do you get that for?
For up to 6 months.
6 months.
So let's just say, well, altogether 6 months.
Yeah.
For a whole
That's
year.
huge.
So if you use it for 3 months and then something happens to you later on down the road, God forbid, but it happens, you still know you got an extra 3
Yep.
months to use it. So
Yeah, that's
good.
just like that's an additional benefit package that we negotiated and provide. We started providing that I don't know in the last 4 to 5 years with all kinds of additional benefits,
And
savings on anything from purchasing a washer dryer like appliances, major discounts on that, to glasses, to
Vehicles,
auto loans. We have our
Home
own credit
loans.
union through it.
lawyers,
Yeah,
Coupons.
tax
Free-
preparation.
free
coupon. We need those coupons.
Coupons.
free
Fucking
roadside
coupons.
assistance.
Roadside assistance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get
roadside
that free road.
assistance.
That's nice. That free. It's
probably
unlock
the
your
most used
car.
benefit.
Yep. And then you got the death benefit also that goes with that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
you guaranteed an additional $10,000
Yeah.
death benefit.
Yeah, and
And-
you can also put your for extra, you can get life insurance for your kids and wife. And it's hard to talk about, but you can do that.
Yeah. It's needed.
Yeah, I'm a fat fuck, and I get $400,000 for fucking.
He's the
$39.
youngest guy sitting here out of 4 of us, and he's
Yes.
by far the most fucking.
There's a
unhealthy.
lot of
Out of shape.
there's a lot of muscle.
7 Red
there's
Bulls
a lot,
a day.
There's a lot of muscle. A lot of muscle.
His wife's listening to this. They're sugar free. The sugar free
Sugar-free.
Red Bulls.
Oh, the Red Bulls. Yeah.
Sugar free. Sugar free.
She's gonna clip him when he gets home.
When I take my shirt off, I look like a Greek god.
You do look better now that they shaved your belly and your chest.
I'm sure there
He
was
has
a
been
god
showing
that
everybody
represented-
around you.
Yeah,
all
you
year.
haven't seen it, Brian. You want to see it?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I'm good.
I don't want to see it either.
What are we talking?
I hope
What are you guys talking?
Well, I don't know
about?
what you're talking about.
Wait, what are we talking
You want to
about?
stand up?
I
I was
thought we
afraid.
were going back to 1997. There.
Cowboys
Uncle Rich.
Cowboys beat the Packers. All right, now on a serious note, Batman. What's this Batman story?
Yeah, so the Batman story. So listen, we all come up in these trades and we work around a lot of guys over the years, right? So I mean, we're not going to say no names, obviously, except Batman. But this guy, this bricklayer is on the job. Like you see the guy every day. The guy's
Oh,
normal and
my
he's
God.
happy and he bullshits. He lays brick and block and he has fun. And then the guy comes in one day and it's like, God, everybody tells us to look out for one another, and we look at the guy like, what the fuck's wrong with him? He's totally down. Something happened. And he's a single guy, so his wife didn't run away or nothing. It's like, hey man, are you okay? What's going on with you? And his response is very shocking. He wants to tell the story as to what happened to him the night before. So he goes to a ladies' night at a local establishment.
All right, I like that.
Yeah, and at the
Yeah, getting good,
establishment,
getting good.
All right.
he hits it up with this girl, and then she invites him home, right? So he goes back to her place. Obviously, he thinks he knows what's going to happen. Yeah.
Nice.
So they get there, they do the little business, end up in the bed, and she says, "Can I tie you up?" Now, I'm
Yes.
sure you've all been asked,
Yes.
"Can you be tied up?"
Yes.
Negative Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Okay. Some of us are claustrophobic. We deny it. But in this case, he allowed it. Once she got him strapped to all 4 corners, she proceeded to get up and walk out of the room.
Batman.
As she left the room, the closet opened and out stepped Batman.
No. Get out of
I
here.
am Batman. And you can
Was he like full dress Batman?
full dress Batman.
What do you do?
He
What the
proceeded-
fuck do you
Was-
You know what he did?
Was he-
Batman.
He did stuff.
He did it to him.
Was he tied
Oh.
up
Yeah.
face down or
Oh.
like
We
on
don't
his
know.
back?
We don't know that part.
I
I
we
mean,
didn't
go
get
on.
into that. But
We
you
just
know,
know he got boogered. That's all.
that's the
You
kind of
don't- you don't know.
relationships you form on job
Yeah.
sites. So, people believe in you. You get to be like family. You work
Yeah,
with
but
guys.
some shit you just don't tell people.
That was probably
There's
something he
some
should have never
stories,
told,
yeah.
but he did tell that clearly. And so that's the Batman story. So in case you ever end up single and you end up in a club somewhere and you hit it off with a chick and she takes you
Denied
home,
to be tied.
do not allow her to tie you up.
I'll take the chance. The chances of Batman being in the closet's very
And it's
slim.
guys like you that deserve the Batman.
You're gonna get the
But I
peanut
wanna-
man coming out on
there's,
you.
There's,
Yeah.
there's pieces missing. Was he
There's-
flipped over?
I'm
What?
not get. I
Oh, you
I
know.
neither know.
guy-
You know.
The guy
Or will
looked
tell.
really depressed. So
He was extremely depressed. But after he told us, he told 3 guys, he was better. He shared what happened, and he moved on from it. And we see
I'm
him
sure
to
he
this
was
day.
better. I'm
a
sure.
lot of times on
Fuck
job
you,
sites, yeah, he's
I
scared of
don't think
Batman.
he's a fan of Batman, but
You know, on the job sites, people don't realize that it's kind of like we talk about things that are bothering us, and everybody tends to listen pretty good. And
It's
bull
our
crap.
second
hey,
family.
hey,
Yeah.
while we're on the subject, let's take it a step further because we've been doing this with suicide prevention
Oh yeah, 100%.
and,
Oh, yeah.
and stuff.
I
Try-
thought we were talking about dressing like Batman. At first.
Well, I
know.
mean,
No costume parties.
I know.
that's from one extreme to the next. But Terry said on the jobs, being around each other. Well, what we've been trying to push is that we all of us when we're on the job sites, we're looking out for one another.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because we spend more time with each other than we do our families in a lot of cases.
I
Like
hang
you
out-
said a minute ago, they knew that something was wrong with them.
Yeah.
When you were with somebody every day, we see these people more than they see their own family. You can tell if someone's down on their luck or someone's having some kind of problems. And you had to pull them to the side. You don't want to kind of broadcast in front of everybody a lot of times, but we do get a lot of stuff off our chest on the job sites, and it kind of helps when we get back home kind of calm down and let things slide.
Yeah.
It does help out. We are a family when we're on the job.
And two, every one of us worked in different size
Yep.
crews, right?
Mhm.
Like you'd be on a crew, Timmy be working with 50 guys.
I'll just
Anthony-
be with a guy sometimes.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's always very important just to whoever you're working with or you're with all the time, just ask them if everything's okay, if they need anything. It's definitely very, very important.
Life's too short, man. It's you hate to see people leave here that didn't need to leave.
yeah, and,
So-
and we know that we've lost,
Yep.
we've lost some friends in the trade.
Some brothers.
All of us have. You know what I mean? So it's made us all take part in this. And I think as an industry, we're all getting our heads together. And, you hear guys talking about it at different companies.
Yep.
Tile contractors, brick contractors.
It's owners, and the owners are together with it too. It ain't just us workers. The owners are actually on board with it too.
Yeah,
here
it's,
in
ju-
St.
it's just
Louis.
different nowadays than it used to be. When I was young and growing up, and even like my dad and everything, you just didn't talk about it
No,
in schools and everything,
It's
everywhere
taboo.
around. It's very outspoken. They speak about it all the time. So
Yeah, but with our union, don't we have something called
the map.
that too, of course, but riding crew or
The riding boss?
Yeah,
riding
boss
bosses,
committee.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
that's on our app that we have on our
Yeah.
local members here that we work with every day. We're able to get on that app and see that thing. There's a red button that you can push for.
so? What does that what does that have all entail for the riding boss?
So the riding boss committee it's just a committee made up of what it says riding bosses, right? So riding bosses from handful of the largest employers in our union, and some union officers,
Yeah.
and together they create this committee that they're more or less like kind of like a first responder type. They're not professionals. They're
Yeah.
trades guys. Everybody's trades guys, right? We all know what we are. We're bricklayers, tile setters, whatever, but we're not doctors. But we try to locate guys if it's on somewhere where I'm at, Terry's at, you're at. Anybody can do it. You just if you hear someone struggling, you try to locate them, and then as a group, if they need help, that riding boss committee will try and get them into Maybe it's therapy. Maybe it's a center somewhere. I don't know. I mean, it's
The thing too is us as workers, they don't have to call for themselves. If you see somebody really struggling and depressed, you can call for them too, and potentially try to get them help. Maybe going through their family, like that's how the riding boss and in the hall can get involved to kind of reach out to their family to see if there's something really going on wrong.
yeah. We just come out of September, right? Suicide Awareness Month, and I think we've all heard this before. But when you look at the stats and you look at the number of suicide and so say in 2024 we lost just over 900 people to job site accidents, right? Deaths on job sites due to accidents. That's where you see OSHA and you see all the safety training and OSHA 10, OSHA 30, and aerial lifts and scaffold training. You see all of this effort put in around that to make the job site itself safer. But for, I think to Timmy's point, decades, no one really give a shit about your mental health, substance abuse, anything like that. So when then we say, okay, there was just over 900 deaths in 24 on job sites. Then you take and you combine overdoses and suicides, and you're over 20,000, or you're right at 20,000 deaths, and this is for the same time period. And we're not talking about we're not talking about like all industries. We're talking about construction industries.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a big deal today. It's a very big deal. Like we have to, all
It's
of
very
us
important.
in the field, man. It's that much more important for all of us to look out for one another. And look, it's happening. It's happening. The numbers are going down. It's getting better. So,
Not trying to change the subject or anything, but you did bring up OSHA, which is a huge, for the safety thing of everything. And then with the government being shut down, I know OSHA's not getting funded. That's shut down.
Yeah.
And that's, for the guys that are listening, if none of you guys are union, that's going to be huge. It's big for you guys because if there ain't OSHA around, your boss can do whatever.
Yeah, there's nobody.
Fuck he wants, and nothing's going to happen to him. So keep a lookout on that one too, man. If you guys aren't feeling safe, you ain't got nobody to call. You ain't got nobody to call right
Listen,
now.
and you guys that
You
people
don't have nobody to call. With the union, you can call your representative,
Yep.
and your rep. You can call. Fuck, your contractor's got to follow rules and shit.
they have protocols. They have safety people on most of these companies that are union. But the OSHA thing too is, as a non-union worker, if that's what you guys want to do, that's what you want to do. That's fine. But remember, when OSHA does open back up, that is one of your guys' tools to help you guys be safe. If you feel like something's not built right,
Union or non-union should always be a safe job
always
site.
be a J.
Yeah.
It don't matter who you are,
100%.
you should always be able to go home to your family.
That's
all
the
there's
biggest
to it.
thing, and that's what all the unions and everything stand for, is to go home at the end of the day to your wife and family, or husband, or whoever.
But hey, if you want to stand on a bucket and try to do your best of what you can do,
Yeah, I don't have to stand on a bucket.
I got fucking long legs.
You have no shins.
long legs to who?
Yeah, to a
Kindergartners?
midget.
5'8" and a
Can't
quarter.
say that.
5'8 1/4.
That's how tall I am. All torso.
What
do you
Say
call
it
me?
there. Tell them the height in the chair. These
No.
two. Timmy, how tall's Timmy?
So, Timmy, how tall are you?
6'7".
All right. One day when we get enough money to fund this podcast, we get some cameras. You're gonna see. You're gonna see that that Anthony is
Fucking
He
about
has
a
no
foot
shins.
shorter than Timmy. Standing, but sitting down, he's about an inch taller than Timmy. This guy has a long upper torso.
He's got to have like
So listen,
5 extra vertebrae.
we kind of
Here
figured
we
out
go.
the reason why he's such a fast runner is that when he gets that head leaning forward, his
Newt-
feet got to
Newton's
keep
law.
up.
He's fast.
He's really fast.
Newton was right about him because he's.
If he didn't have fast legs, he'd have a big old knot on his forehead permanently
I
there.
had to catch up.
Because
I
he'd
beat
never
everybody.
catch his
Undefeated.
never
It
catch his
makes
head.
sense. It does make
Undefeated.
total sense.
Undefeated.
Will you close your eyes and picture it? I make it. I
You
understand.
won
I failed
$20.
fucking kindergarten.
You won
and I
$20
understand.
from me.
Yeah,
from a bet.
I did win. I would never bet against you.
Yeah, I did. I bet against you, and my horse lost.
And I don't care what it.
Listen,
I
and he
won.
does bounce. There is video proof.
Yeah.
He's a bouncing son of a gun if he does fall. You know what I mean?
Oh, if we ever get a
But-
website up,
but-
I'm totally
He
playing.
But-
bounces right across the finish line.
But he
first.
won. He fell. He had a cigarette in his mouth. He didn't
Thank
drop
you.
the cigarette.
The
He did.
cigarette didn't break. I was still smoking it.
And
I
he
looked like
won.
a fucking G when I fucking.
He is
hit
in
the ground.
terrible health, but he's fast. He's very fast.
It's
And
for-
now he should be faster
It's
because
for science.
they took his spleen or something out.
He should be lighter.
They took 2 inches of dick off.
No. No, we
God,
don't-
they made a mistake. Told him to give it back +2.
I said, "Why is there's a lot of skin down here? What is going on?"
Thought that was your bag, huh?
Dude, I'm telling you, when that chick pulled my sack out, I was fucked up on morphine.
Why did she do that for?
Because I had a pain down there, and she's like, "Well, let's just look at it." Just
So if
in
you say
case."
you got a pain down there, they just grab your bag and pull it
that's
out?
the trick. I guess
The pain-
that's the trick. I try it with
So-
sand all the time. It doesn't work.
Are you a manscaper?
Huh?
Are you
luck,
birds bigger out of the nest? You one of them
It
guys?
doesn't look like a robin's egg in a nest. But I was laying there, and she's like, "All right, well, let's check it out. Pull it." It usually takes some convincing and everything like that. But she goes,
I don't.
Is that
Bullshit.
the doctor?
Bullshit.
She
He's
goes,
talking about a girl. The girl to ask him to pull it
she
out.
goes,
He's saying.
she goes, pull them out. So I'm laying there. It's cold. Let me give you the fucking. It's cold, and I'm messed up.
And he
again.
has a bellyache.
I do have a
His
bellyache
at the
Thank
time.
you, Terry.
Really bad bellyache.
So I'm like talking to myself, like, "Come on, buddy, we got this. Pull it together." You're just like,
Stay
let's-
strong.
let's
Stay
just
strong.
You're reaching down there, taking a little bit longer than you normally. Come on, let's do this. And there it is.
What'd she do? She just
She was holding back a laugh.
no. No, what'd she do? I would love to ask the nurses though when you got rolled back there, you had a big bellyache before you got knocked out. If you pooped yourself,
Well, that was like when I got my shit snipped, and of course, my wife wanted to go with me.
You get your stuff snipped, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
fuck yeah.
he's cut.
Yeah, I'm cut.
I'm
He's young. He's young, but you know what?
guys are all
I'm cut
snippers.
too.
All
Yeah.
of you guys?
Yeah.
All three of us.
He's a young man.
I'm
but
going to my grave with my shit intact.
No, but so we go there to get it
Got to
done.
be a better pilot.
And Samantha goes, "I'm going back there with you. I want to see how it's done." You're like,
Better
"Fuck."
pilot.
And it was just fucking beautiful nurse. And she goes, "Drop your pants." So I'm looking at Samantha like, "Hey, I have to do this." Like, you can't, don't yell at me when we get in the car. I got to do this. So I drop them. And I'm like,
She started laughing.
Sam's embarrassed.
Dude, I drop them. And the lady's looking at me. I'm like, "Come on. What are you doing?" She's looking at Samantha. She goes, "Now I'm going to have to pour, whatever the fuck it is. I'm going to put this on them and rub it in, blah, 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 sanitary purposes." So I'm laying there. And when she squirt that shit on me, dude, it was like ice cold water. Dude, I went 2 inches deep back in me, dude. I was like, "Oh, no.
Come back,
no,
come back.
I was like, "Come back, you little fucker." But god damn.
But once again, though, you were able to get that done because of your
$30.
union benefits.
$30.
$30 make you holler.
And you get a Xanax.
Yeah, I didn't get a Xanax. I didn't need one.
Oh, I did. I was like, fuck it. After all what I went through,
Really?
embarrassment. Yeah.
That's impressive, though. It really is impressive.
What? Oh, fuck! I had a kid at 16. I'm getting this fucking thing snipped, dude.
16.
Yeah.
Gosh, dang.
Yeah.
We discussed that. You'll probably be in the nursing home right next with your.
Oh yeah. When my
Yeah.
kid takes me, I'm gonna say, "Hey, save that room next over because she's gonna be right behind me." Yeah, she'll be 18 next year.
There's
That's
more
scary.
venereal
I just
disease in
turned 18
nursing
this year.
homes than anywhere. You know?
Well, yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
you're gonna
'Cause
die.
that's
Oh,
a
it
gross.
passes. What
That's
else
so
is there to do?
fucking
You're gonna
gross.
fuck. You're gonna die in there. Fuck. What? Oh, okay. Don't look like that. I can't wait till you're
Okay.
in that motherfucker.
Okay.
When we're like, "Hey, Brian, here's your 60-year goal." You're gonna
And
be have
somebody
fucking
comes up to
herpes
him.
all over your face and shit. I'm like,
You know
"Oh,
what the
there it
best
is."
part's going to be is when the door opens and it's fucking Batman standing there.
I'm not going to. Actually.
He's gonna have a when he has dementia. I'm bringing him a freaking Batman freaking helmet to put on.
He's walking around the nursery. I'm Batman.
I'm
It's all
Batman.
fun and games till you wake
I'm
up and
Batman.
Batman's in your room.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
am
I'm gonna buy a
Batman.
mask. I'm gonna buy a mask and just
Oh, yeah.
put it in my car when I see you next time. Put it on.
I wouldn't know.
Listen, none of us would tell anybody.
I would.
No,
I would
there's no
cry.
way.
Nobody
There
would
would
tell.
be. There would be soft whimpers.
That just shows you. I mean, people are. Look. You can't fault a
You
person
wouldn't
for
tell-
trusing their friends.
You wouldn't
No.
tell us so if a guy
Like,
came
I know
out.
you guys good enough. I
Note to
trust you,
self.
but I wouldn't trust you with a Batman.
I wouldn't
story.
Yeah,
want you to tell
I
me.
wouldn't tell you a Batman story. There ain't
No,
way.
there's no way.
Anthony, you're a liar. 'cause
If
you
Brian would
would
be on a
wanna
podcast.
know.
Yeah, if you-
Brian would be on a podcast next week if I told him a Batman story. You know what I mean?
Dude, if you told me about it, everybody would know about it.
I know.
I'd have
You'd be on a
pictures.
fucking
I'd have
billboard.
pictures to prove it.
Oh yeah, I'd dress up as fucking Batman every
Yeah.
day.
I'd be working non-union. I'd have to.
You'd have to definitely skip state.
Have
Would
to
it be
something.
would it be easier if it was Superman or something?
No,
What if
no,
it was
no,
like
no,
a
no,
superhero
no,
you
no,
really liked?
Batman.
No.
No?
The answer is no.
Like, what if it was Iron Man?
You should have your wife dress up as.
No?
No, Terry.
That'd be pretty
No,
cool, though.
Terry.
Iron Man comes out.
You could be Robin.
Buy-
No, Terry.
Yeah.
You could be Robin.
I don't.
Batman's
Does she do the
sidekick.
same thing that Batman did?
I don't know.
Huh?
But you could be
What are
Batman's
you thinking
sidekick.
about?
Robin.
This podcast thing is pretty fucking weird.
I think it'd
It's
be.
got all. It's
We
really
gotta
but
change
listen,
the subject.
Hear me out. No, I'm making.
No, wait. Well,
now I'm
hold on,
making
though,
a
hold on,
point.
because
Now
I
I'm
think
making
what
a
you're
point.
doing here is you're creating
Content.
Yeah, call it content.
But listen,
Every union construction worker out there tomorrow is going to walk on a job site and their buddies are going to call him fucking Batman.
yeah. I hope you fucking listen.
We're going to have everybody in the trades labeled Batman.
But
and
what-
nobody's going to know why.
Until
But
they
what if-
find out who it is.
Just hear me out. What if it wasn't Batman? What if it was
What
something
if-
cool like Iron Man?
What if it was?
Would you? Would it change?
But like, listen, you're
What if it
tied
was the
up,
Penguin?
and this guy comes up. Oh God! He goes, you're tied up, going, "Oh, please stop!"
It's not a grunt. It's not a grunt. It's a quack.
You just see the top of his head walking around the bed. That'd be terrifying, dude. I'd rather see Batman.
Oh
You fucking nasty motherfucker.
So let's get back to a little talk about unionism.
Yeah, 100%.
So we talked a little bit about healthcare. What else do we have? I mean, besides healthcare, I mean, we talked about that, some of the additional benefits that we all receive. But listen, I think whether we're carpenters, ironworkers, whatever, food workers, it doesn't, at the end of the day, there's kind of a basic core package of benefits that all unions negotiate for, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, so it's like the immediate benefit that we receive now that affects us right now, and then what we're working for later.
That's why sometimes it's hard when you're talking to non-union guys just about the trade and all the benefits you get. That's why they're kind of like look at you like you're bullshitting because you get so much.
Yeah.
You know, and
Well,
you don't
it
blame
is
them
hard to
because they're
believe.
like, that
There's a
sounds too good to
mountain.
be true.
But-
But it is. I mean, it's true.
You know what I used to hear a lot was I used to hear guys bring up the fact that we pay union dues.
all the time.
And so
Jesus Christ.
I would always, I would always say, okay, well, what if you like to fucking play golf, right? And you go to a country club to play golf. Is the country club going to allow you to fucking play golf, or are you going to have to become a member and pay dues to that country club to use their course?
Oh, you're going
Right.
to pay dues.
Because in our union, I mean, we receive, benefits. We've got a lot of stuff that's provided to us. There's a cost that comes with that.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
right?
do-
Well, them
But-
guys that do it, I mean, they have to get paid somehow, and you got a whole bargaining unit that's fighting for you. So
But it's like when these phony pricks in 2018, they passed fucking right to work bill.
Yep.
Then all the union tradesmen, it doesn't matter, union members across the state go out, work their asses off to defeat right to work.
then what happens? They voted.
But ultimately, what happens in a right to work state though?
Well, you'll make $10,000 less right off the bat.
Death rates are over 30% higher.
Yep.
But
Poverty-
outside of all that, I'm
poverty's
just talking
worse.
about us. Like if me and Terry are working in a right to work state, I'm a union member. Terry's non-union.
Whoa, dude.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying, but come
But-
on now.
What's the difference?
You had the better odds.
Terry,
Go
you're not paying any
Yeah.
kind of dues.
Yeah.
But when I call my business agent, I call him and say I've got a problem on the job. He's got to come out and represent you just like he represents me by law.
And
It's a kinda
eventually, there's no money for the business agent.
Yeah, right. It's
So there's
a
no BA
slow
left.
burn.
There's nobody there to represent you.
And then that means the contractors
fight
can get
for the
away with what they
safety.
want to do with
They
no
can-
fucking
Right.
pushback.
There
And then the
you
next
go.
thing you know, you're getting.
You're the next Louisiana or
Yep.
Let's just
Yeah.
let's just
whatever right to work state you want.
label it
to
as simple as
out.
possible.
Making
You're
$10
getting
an
fucked in the
hour.
ass after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
not being able to support.
But again,
you and
you're
your
10% of the workforce. Why are they so fucking concerned about 10% of the workforce?
We set the
We
standards.
provide all of our shit to our
Yeah.
we all do.
The state doesn't pay for any of our stuff.
No, we don't
No.
get any subsidy for
Nope.
anything.
We all pay dues to pay for our apprenticeship program and our schooling and our training and stuff like that. But it's all paid for by us workers.
So the employers,
Yes.
yeah, the employers and the members likewise pay for everything. But
Well, and
it's
that's
like
another good point, man. It takes both sides. It takes the contractors and it takes the unions.
But that's what gives you the say-so in the union. That's what
Yep.
gives you the voice. So you have an opinion. You can go headstrong with it because you pay your dues and you can do whatever. I mean, you can say how you feel with no fucking pushback.
Well, it's the members. It's the members. It's our union.
Yeah, it's our union.
It's a democracy.
We can do whatever
I mean,
we pay for it. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say and not have to worry about getting fired for the motherfucker.
Yeah.
We're going to give We're going to give our editor a raise.
We're gonna need like an edit. Right?
We're going to pitch together and just give her a bonus every once in a while because
There's a lot of swamp donkeys out there, man.
yeah.
A lot of them, a lot of.
He's like, I play.
no matter.
Yeah. I don't. We need that insurance tomorrow.
Yeah, whatever it's going to cost. Get us the
Put
best
it down
kind.
now.
And who did we say needed it the most?
That guy.
That's funny.
He said, "Not me, to
So
be you,
we're trying
Terry."
to start this podcast, and we're trying to figure out everything that goes with it. And we're like, man, we're going to need insurance because you need it. Somebody can go, that's defamation, blah, blah, blah. Or you can say something stupid and get sued. And the guy right over here to our right, we all agreed that he
My
was the
left.
one that needs it.
He denied
We're
it,
in this
of course.
together.
I know.
If one
We're
sinks, we all sink.
yeah, we're all going to go broke.
And that's why we need the insurance.
That's
why we
exactly
need the
right.
insurance.
Ding,
Who
ding, ding.
owns the union-made and
Title.
uncensored podcast?
The one that's going to be sued pretty soon.
Us 5 plus Fox.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. So back to it. Listen, union, non-union. There's clear benefits to being a union member. All of us being union members for years and years, I don't think we would ever understand what the benefits are to being non-union. I'm sure there's a good argument, but yeah. So this podcast, we just, we're gonna see how far it goes, and we're gonna do our best to educate some folks on what unions are about. Not just the unions that we're all a part. We'll have guests from time to time if they're willing to stoop down to our level.
And just bullshit, man. The guys that aren't even part of it, that are non-union and are out there, maybe they just want to hear what's out there. Maybe they find somewhere to go to. And if not, we're just normal guys. We just want to bullshit. So at the end of the day, we're all just construction workers trying to better ourselves. So
There's things that you as a union worker wants to talk about. We will be having an email address soon. It'll be in the description below. And you guys can email us and ask some questions or things you want to talk about. Or
If you're looking to connect with somebody.
Yep.
It don't have to be a bricklayer
let's
or a
be
tile
real
setter.
here. We should have Brian read the comments and then reply back.
we should have
We
Brian read
should
the comments.
Brian. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
we
definitely.
should put Brian, but we're gonna have to make sure we have a camera on him because his face will turn
We're
red.
gonna have to get sponsored by like Baby Aspen. Or
And we say
Yeah.
that we're uncensored, but we might have to
Yeah,
censor.
our title does say uncensored. Just so we're clear. If your feelings are hurt, fuck your feelings. We don't really care.
The only feelings we get is pain and hunger.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna.
But we're
reply.
gonna in this podcast we'll be talking about a lot of things actually. We'll go on a
I was
hunting
joking
deal.
about your feelings too.
It's okay. We'll go.
He didn't look okay after
No,
he said that.
he was
though.
tearing
looked
up.
like he was, fucking
totally
hurt.
tearing up.
You know what, guys?
Sweaty balls.
He goes, sweaty balls. Batman. I say if it was Iron Man, it'd be a different story.
All right, I'm gonna deflect from this. Terry, why don't you start? How did you get into the trade?
So I was.
I'm only doing this because I think that we all kind of.
Oh yeah, we all have different
we all
ways
have
of getting
different
in. Yes,
backgrounds with
100%.
this stuff,
I'm a
so-
first generation bricklayer. I went to school. Had to get a job at a young age. Worked for a neighbor doing chimney cleaning and repair work.
non-union.
Non-union, yes. I got paid per job, not by hour. And then once I got out of school, I went to work for John Smith Masonry. I was lucky enough to know somebody at the time. My mom, her friend at work, her husband was a foreman for the company that I went to work for. And they got me a job. And I had one opportunity. I couldn't mess it up. If I messed it up, it was over with. There was none of this, well, you can go work for this company now. It was this company only back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah. So myself, I grew up in it. Fourth generation, I guess, in this trade in my family. So my son is the fifth generation, but I grew up with a grandfather that was a contractor. And so summertime we were cleaning up job sites, playing in the sand piles, helping load trucks, unload trucks. It's kind of what I grew up around. So then you go through high school, play sports, do all the stuff we all do, and then getting out. My parents wanted me to go to college, and I had opportunity based on sports, and chose not to stick with that. And probably broke my dad's heart and said I want to be a bricklayer, and he told me basically to go fuck myself. And luckily, I had my grandfather to fall back on. Was able to call him and say, "Grandpa, I want to be a bricklayer." And 2 weeks later, I was in. And at the time, there was a 2-year waiting list, so having family in it definitely paid off for me. But wouldn't trade it for nothing. It's provided for my family for generations. So, union wage and benefits is taking care of us.
And your dad's also retired.
Yes, my dad. I got to watch my dad put 43 years in the trade and retire, and live a great life in retirement. Makes more money in retirement than he did when he was working in the field. So it's pretty awesome to get to see firsthand what retirement's gonna look like if I ever get there.
Yeah, well, my story's not that interesting.
Sure.
I didn't. I'm first generation as well. I tried the college thing. College isn't for everybody. It wasn't for me. And then life happened. Had a kid on the way and needed insurance. And back then, you had to know somebody or beat on doors basically to get in. And that's what I did. I basically called John Smith every day for 2 months, every day at 5 in the morning until he finally just said, "Come in tomorrow, kid." And I went in for an interview, and like Terry said, I had one shot and took it and ran with it. And the rest is history. I've been doing it for almost 27 years.
It's my turn. Yeah, like I said, had 3 kids.
We found Anthony in a homeless shelter.
So I was in a homeless shelter, and they're real nice people there. But I was just getting tired of the soup and the bread. And so, no, I worked, I worked 3 different jobs. Was doing fast food shit. I was putting in doors for fucking Lowe's and shit like that. It was a pain in the ass, but my father-in-law knew a guy, and then got me in for the pre-apprenticeship program that the tile program had. I was in there for probably about not even a week, and then I got picked up with a contractor, and then been here ever since, man. That's about it. But
How many
years you got? 11.
I think it's cool though to be like, because we all do have kind of different stories. It's kind of
Oh yeah,
there's
everybody
people
has
everywhere
different backgrounds for sure.
that have different backgrounds.
The
I mean, anybody could get into it. That's kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah, and the important thing is like you said, when you started, there was a 2-year wait. When I started, I had to beat on doors. When Terry started, he actually knew somebody to help him get in. Nowadays, it's not like that. No. All the trades we're looking, the bricklayers here in St. Louis are looking. It's a constant battle for workforce and laborers out, labor force out there. So it's night and day different to get in from back then. I know you see the business agents out on jobs and out on the streets, and they're constantly trying to recruit people. So you can go down to the union hall, sign up, and they'll go over everything with the pre-apprentice program. It's not like it used to be.
Yeah.
Opportunities are there for
today.
everybody.
It's all about growing, right?
Yeah.
And the shortage of the workforce shortage, right? And it's not just us; it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, you guys look like this. There's a good wage in it. I mean, we all raised families with it. My wife didn't work for 10 years, and she just recently went back because my kids are all older now. So she decided to start her own career and work for her own retirement. But at the same time, we make good money at what we do, and we have good benefits to the point where we're able to have a sustainable living. That's the nicest thing about it. There's, it's one of those trades you get out of it what you put into it. If you go to work and work hard every day and pay attention, you're going to be very successful, and you're going to be a great asset to the company. And you will see the fruits of your labor for sure.
Real quick, one thing I want to say is I couldn't imagine having raised my 2 kids with my wife and not having health care.
Oh, 100%.
you know, sitting here having this discussion and thinking about it, and when you think about what would it be like having children, raising them, or something happens to you, which I've had accidents, shit happen to me. If you didn't have that security with that healthcare plan, I mean, how scary.
I'd be bankrupt.
Oh, I think
I'm
we
just
all
saying,
would
like
be.
I'm saying, like the anxiety and the,
Oh,
and
yes.
the
Constantly bill collectors knocking on your door.
yeah, I couldn't
Not
imagine.
one
And
to
I've
open the
never
mail.
I've never grown up that way because of my dad, my whole family being local one members. We've always had health insurance.
Yeah, my youngest daughter's had multiple major surgeries where they had to put her to sleep to have surgeries, and I couldn't imagine what I would have today for that. I mean, I think I'd have no house, I'd have no cars,
No, I
and,
guarantee it.
and I'd have people knocking on my door constantly
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
figure out where I'm at to get their money.
Well, fuck. I mean, MRIs and CT scans and shit. You know how much that fucking costs without insurance?
Yeah,
And we got places we can go to that's fucking free.
I
but
know.
it's normal to us.
Fuck, I know.
It's
It's
kind of
normal.
what I was like. It's a normal thing. Like you don't even. I couldn't imagine because I've never been out there and not
You don't think
had
of that anxiety like
Yeah.
you were saying.
Well,
and
and you have
stress.
guys that you work with that come from the non-union, and when they first get their insurance, they're dumbfounded. What? I don't got to pay for this out of my check? No, you don't.
No.
You know, I also got to pay? No, you don't.
Yeah.
It blows their mind. And a lot of the guys that come from the non-union, the first thing they say is, "I thought that this could be true. I thought this was all a big lie.
Yep.
You know,
Oh,
I
you
didn't.
get
I
that
never
a
would have
lot.
thought that this was actually
I've heard that a lot.
the true stuff."
And then when talking about the healthcare stuff, do you look at how cost is going up, right? Then you look at what's going on with the federal government. The government's shut down.
100%.
Nobody knows what's going to happen to healthcare just around the country, not just in the private sector
Yep,
like with
yep.
us, but what's going to happen to healthcare costs going forward. And you look and you say, well, there was 6% increase in healthcare costs last year. You know what I mean? If you're non-union and you don't have a plan provided to you, unless it's some form of Obamacare or something like that,
And that's going to be taken away.
that's where
Yep.
that's where those increases are happening.
Well, yeah, and just say you're a guy that just goes, "Well, I get Medicare, I get this and that, I get free insurance." You ain't got it right now.
No, you're
You
losing
ain't
it
got
now.
that
And
fucking
like, look at the
insurance
people
right
with
now,
the
dude.
food stamps and
Yeah.
stuff. They're stopping people's food stamps. They're saying,
Yeah.
that they need to save their money this month to make it to next month, and they won't even get it next month. So it's like
Don't you guys think we're fortunate too? I mean, we're in St. Louis.
we are lucky
We're-
too. Yes.
Oh,
We're in
St.
one of the
Louis
top
is
2 or
different.
3 strongest union
Yep.
labor
Yeah.
towns in the United States.
In
And-
all
and,
trades.
sometimes you take it for granted. It's normal to us, but
Yeah, you don't see it when you don't leave the town here because it is such high union density in all trades, every union. But when you leave outside of the city here and get in different parts, it's eye opening.
yeah,
It's definitely scary. It's crazy.
dude, when we did this job down there in what the fuck was it? Oklahoma. I think it was Oklahoma. Anyway, long story short, there was this Hispanic guy. He was doing drywall. He's looking at the guy doing the fucking wiring, trying to hook up the lights and shit. And he goes, "How much you make?" And the guy's like, "I'm just gonna throw a number out." He was like, $28 an hour. I want to do that. Sure as shit, the next day, that dude is up in the ceiling putting some fucking wires. I'm laughing my ass off.
No way.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm laughing my ass off. I go, "That's a pretty sweet gig you got there,
Yeah.
buddy. Now we got a fucking certified electrician.
Yeah. Well, like
in a fucking strip mall. Fucking,
we all have
Wow.
family all over the United States. I got a lot of family members live in Arkansas, and you look at
that explains.
yeah, it explains a lot.
all coming clear now, big boy.
Down, down, down.
But
But no, you look at them.
Yeah,
They're
part of the
retiring.
mouth.
Yeah, they're retiring, and they'll say like 401k they got like 20 grand in it. And they think they're doing really good, and that's what people don't realize is they don't know what they could have, being union. That's the scariest part is that it's not talked about. No one really talks about it. They just go out and do their thing, and they go to work and they hang out with their people. No one talks about the benefits that we get as being union bricklayers or union members.
Yeah, I mean, we all get wrapped up in our own worlds.
Yep.
I mean, take local 1 and local 18 here in St. Louis. I mean, I think the locals have done a pretty good job over the last 3-4 years of really getting out and advertising, promoting.
Yep.
But prior to that, man, you never heard.
No,
But
it's came full
again,
circle.
we're in a different time too, guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
With the social media and all this stuff. Look what we're doing right now. Well, how many counselors did you guys hear when you guys were
Oh,
in high
it was
school?
nonstop.
No, it was nonstop.
So-
yeah.
If you don't go to
Tell you to
college,
do this.
you're going to be
Military, go to college.
Yeah,
Which
that's it.
I've had to pull foremen back because I've been on jobs at schools where the teacher come out and said, "No, kids, get away from there. You don't want to end up like them."
or stand
playing
there
brick."
and look at the kids.
And that foreman
They
that I
probably-
pulled away was furious because he was starting to yell at her and saying, "I make twice what you make and this and that."
Yeah.
As a union bricklayer, and
Well,
I pulled
I've
him because
had-
we were at a school. You can't be like that.
I've
but
had
I get
teachers-
his frustration.
Sit outside and it was freezing cold outside and let's say, kids, look at them. That's a prime example of what you'd be doing if you don't go to college.
Yep.
It's cold. They're outside. They're not warm. There's no heat.
I'm
And
okay.
no,
With
and it's
not
like-
I'm okay with not going to college.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
the
I'm
comical
good.
part is if you look in all of our apprenticeship programs today, the majority of the apprentices that are coming in today are on their second career choice.
Yep,
Yep.
100%. Like, some of them
They're-
went to
the
college.
people we get out on job
Yep.
sites now, they're
They went
25,
4 years.
26, 27, maybe 30.
They went 4 years and they're working at a company that was going nowhere. They got 4-year degrees, but nothing.
Buried in debt.
Yes, buried in debt. And they're coming here saying, oh my God, I never thought this would be like this.
We've got workers that are helping out their uncles or whatever, the contractor, just for the summertime while they're off for fucking
Yep.
school. And then the next thing you know, they're just staying here. They're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm making as much as I would doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
So this is, they're loving
Because
it.
a lot
They're
of people
chilling.
don't realize of all the benefits and everything that come with it, and so once they get a taste of it,
Money.
they realize
Yep.
you're getting a good wage, a living wage for you and the family. You're also getting all this insurance,
Yep.
and you're getting the free clinic, and you're getting these.
You're able to
pensions.
go on vacation.
You're able to do stuff.
You're able to take your kids places and put your kids in sports that cost money. That's people don't realize. It's a great industry to be in.
Fucking apprentices are driving cars worth more than my house.
Yeah.
You're like, you dirty cocksucker.
Damn, dude.
Oh, they
Well,
are,
that's
dude.
and here's
Dude,
the
when
deal,
they
though.
pull up in a beautiful
That's the thing,
truck,
too. They're
like,
living home with
"Damn,
their
you're making
parents."
some good fucking
Yeah.
money,
Yeah,
you
they
know?
live at home with mom and
We
dad,
got to also.
so-
That's one thing that
Still,
we got to
they're
do.
making that money to make that
as-
I
payment.
start out at $7 an hour.
Yeah, well, as journeymen though,
Yeah,
we
me
got to do a
too.
better job.
Yeah, but
helping the
you
apprentices,
didn't have
too.
to pay for gas because of the horse and carriage and shit like that.
Oh, yeah. Dang.
Connor, set some brick. Terry, your ear is so fucking red from that.
Terry's
fucking,
got cauliflower ear.
He does.
I've had surgery.
You been
twice.
getting hit?
Huh?
You been getting hit in the ear, dude?
Well, maybe a little spousal.
You look like
abuse
Mike
from my
Tyson.
mom, I guess. No, I'm good. Well, it's a pleasure talking to you guys. This is our very first podcast, obviously.
It'll get better.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Yeah,
Pleasure.
pleasure.
As he rubs Anthony's leg,
I don't care.
it's kind of awkward.
I like it.
Yeah, that's what.
Like I
you
said
We
want.
might be a
before-
little freaky, but we do know the facts.
Yes.
Eventually, we will have a phone number. You guys are calling for a hotline.
No,
number.
we will never
Eventually.
have a hotline.
Yes, yes.
Eventually, we
No,
want
we
one.
will not.
Listen,
We will for sure
Maybe
get
not
sued.
today.
Eventually
Maybe not
we will.
tomorrow.
Sued. Who
When our
cares?
money,
Fuck, I
we
care.
start
You got
making money.
insurance.
We'll
now
have
he
a,
cares about getting sued.
yeah.
Oh, with the phone line?
Oh yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah. I thought
we
we were
just can't.
just
We can't
ending
let
this
you
with
talk to them.
emails.
No, we're gonna do
No,
email.
we'll do
right
emails.
now.
We'll do
Eventually,
emails. We'll do emails.
eventually, we will try to get a phone.
gonna
It's
build
gonna take a while,
Yeah.
but we'll start with the email
What,
first.
what if
and
the ladies want to
and
call
well,
and talk to me?
send in your guys'
Ladies.
questions or comments, and we can.
I mean, what if the ladies want to call and talk to me?
We're gonna
Until
call
we
you
get
a
cameras,
liar.
that might happen.
If the ladies want to call and talk to you, I will ask your wife.
I have
if
a
that's
fucking
okay.
body like a Greek god.
I don't disagree.
Thank you.
There's a Greek
I'm
god
just
for
wearing,
every
I'm
body
wearing a
form.
baggy shirt.
Well, this is our first episode, and we look
He
forward
does
to
have
seeing the
a
next
six-pack.
one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Peace out.
Girl Scout.